I take this time to remind myself to breathe, because I am the person who will pass out on stage from locked knees, overheating, not breathing. Let's just call it nerves. You know, the feeling you get in the pit of your stomach as if the weight of your shoulders will push your feet through the floor, making you feel smaller than you already do. Trying to stand as tall as you can at a mere 5'2", or is that just me? Or the flutter you feel where your heart is supposed to be, as if flying insects will escape your mouth as soon as your lips part ways. I'm a little nervous, if you couldn't tell. At this point, I could probably hold what's left of my self-confidence in the palm of my left hand, mix it with my poetry, and serve it with my insecurities as the main course. I only hope you do not notice that my voice jumps 2 octaves higher than where it should be, a little squeaky and slightly off-key, and I hope you are not bothered by the inconsistent tempo of my shaking knees. I pray that my words are strung together properly, because I cannot hear myself over the drumming echo of my own heartbeat in my ears. I pray that I am making sense, but then again, are you even paying attention? Snapping when I string my words into long sentences as if I am trying to elongate the importance of a moving point. And nodding when there is space between breaths. This is where my courage is put to the test, facing the fear of judgment when I put myself in the position before you to be judged. This is where my nerves get the best of me. You know, the moment when your best friend tells you to break a leg, and you start thinking of every possibility that could go wrong, and avoid every piece of stage that might actually injure you if you faint. Or when your mother tells you not to worry, you're going to be great, but you freeze, forgetting your name, let alone the first words of your poem, but she's your mother. That's what she's supposed to say, right? Nerves. Your father tells you to picture the audience naked, but with your friends and family in the crowd, that's not an image you want in your head. And your mother always told you it was rude to laugh in people's faces. I've learned to focus on a point at the back wall, but stepping on stage, that's a good way to make myself blind, staring directly into the spotlight, which is exactly where my nerves don't want me to be right now. Instead, you might find me in a dark corner, alone, praying silently that I can remember to breathe and walk away, leaving everything on that stage. Because in the end, nothing else matters. You are not here to post judgment, measuring how far I may sink into the stage or pinpointing every insecurity I might make public. You are not here to pretend to listen only until it is your time to speak, but you are here to engage in story. You are here to engage in poetry. And in this case, I know I am not alone. So I let my nerves fade, and I surrendered a piece of my soul as I approached this stage.